If I was to ask you, what is the most important and most valuable thing you have, what would you say? Now, I know some of you will probably say things like the most important and most valuable thing that I have is my family, my husband, my wife, my kids, my job, my car, my house, stuff like that. But do you know, as important and as valuable as they may be, they are not the most important and most valuable thing you have? As a matter of fact, after God, the most important and most valuable thing you have is you, your body. Do you know that you are so important and you are so valuable that both God and Satan, they want you? Did you know that? I mean, out of everything that God, the creator of the entire universe, made, he made the billions of stars and galaxies. He made so many planets. He made the sun, the moon. He made the trees. He made the animals. He made the ocean. God Almighty made so many things, but yet out of everything God Almighty made, Satan doesn't want any of them. He wants both you and I. That must mean there is something so important about you that you probably don't know. That's why you hate yourself so much. If you knew how important you are, you wouldn't even hate yourself. If you knew how important, how valuable you are, my goodness, you would never insult yourself. You would never call yourself stupid. You would never call yourself dumb. You would never call yourself foolish. You would never look down on yourself. As a matter of fact, you would never allow anybody to insult you. If you knew how important, how valuable you are, I promise you, you wouldn't even give yourself freely to just anybody. And I'm saying this because nowadays there are so many people. I mean, some men, women look at them and call them handsome, call them strong, and all of a sudden they want to give themselves freely to her. And there's some women also, a man will look at them, call them beautiful, call them gorgeous, oh my goodness, say all kinds of sweet and nice things about them, and all of a sudden they want to give themselves freely to them. I mean, do you think that you are so cheap that you can just give yourself free to anybody? Is that how cheap you think you are? I promise you, if you knew how important, how valuable you are, no matter how many nice and sweet things someone may say about you, no matter how many times someone calls you handsome, someone calls you gorgeous, someone calls you beautiful, no matter how many times someone tries to seduce you, you won't give yourself freely to them. I promise you. But do you know why so many people nowadays, they just sleep with anyone and give themselves free to anyone? Why? Because they don't know how valuable and how important they are. But if you knew how important, how valuable you are, you would only give yourself to one person. Someone who understands your value, someone who understands your importance. If you knew how important, how valuable you are, how important, how valuable your body is, there are some things you won't even eat. You won't even smoke, you won't even drink. There are some things you won't even put in your body. Because you understand they're destructive. You understand they're not going to help you at all. They could destroy and ruin your health. But you know why you do that? Because you don't know how important, how valuable you are. Your body is so important, so valuable, that when you lose your body, you cease to exist. That's how valuable and how important your body is. How important and how valuable you are. So I encourage you, please, sit down and really think about how important, how valuable you are. Because you are so important, you are so valuable that both God and Satan, they want you.